It is officially summer, and I am in full swing of trying to juggle everything that I have going on, from summer camps to training for a half marathon to trying to keep this house clean and get my work done for all of my clients and my business. And it has been a lot. And we're only 2 weeks in, you guys. While this wet dry vac is in its dock getting charged, I am going to go back to my childhood, basically, where I had to clean up before I could go and play. I'm going to clean up the kitchen and get it ready for me to do the floors. As with so many videos, trying to keep the kitchen tidy can be such a challenge for me, just because we live in this space all the time. But I have found if this space is tidy and clean, everything runs smoother for us. The morning routines, the afternoon routines, everything just runs smoother. So I have been super diligent so far this summer to try and keep on top of this space. Have I been perfect? No, but I have let go of perfection quite a while ago, because I have learned it's just not always attainable, and sometimes doing the bare minimum is what is needed. After 2 weeks, we are having a really great summer vacation. Part of our day involves working on some reading and math for my kiddo. I am still training for a half marathon, which requires some long runs. So we joined a gym that has childcare, so I can do those runs and still have my son taken care of. We are still trying to have a lot of fun with our own summer bucket list. And of course, I'm trying to stay hydrated, eat healthy, and maintain a good skin routine. I tell you, there's a lot going on, but I am managing it. And when I find the opportunity to test a tool that is going to make life easier for me, I am all for it. And that's where we are going to talk a little bit about this uwant D100 wet dry vacuum. This is some before shots of my floor. I did not vacuum, so it's one whole step out of my cleaning program of not having to dry vacuum the whole floor and then grab my mop and bucket and mop, because this is a 2-in-1 tool that does it all. Now, to test it out, I wanted to try the dry setting, so I did that by just vacuuming around the edges, getting some hairballs sucked up. Now, I just did these floors about a week and a half before this video, and there's crumbs, there's fur, hair, everything on these floors because they just accumulates. And using that dry setting worked great. So I knew it was time to test out the wet setting. This is going to mop and vacuum all at the same time. It's a 2-in-1 water tank that allows dry material to collect in one chamber and the dirty water to collect in another, and obviously the clean water to be in another. So you're never cross-contaminating your clean water with your dirty water. So I did a test area because I wanted to see how the chemicals worked on the floor. And speaking of the deep cleaner that is provided in the box, it smells so light and refreshing. And if it's one thing I don't know if I've made clear, I do not like strong smells. They give me headaches, so I don't use a lot of perfumes. I use fragrance-free detergents because I really can't handle strong smells. They give me bad headaches. And this is so light and refreshing that it was kind of the perfect amount of a clean smell without being overpowering. Now, this was a gooey, sticky spot. I think it was some kind of melted candy that was on the floor, something I would have needed to grab a scraper to actually scrape off if I was using my mop and bucket. But this, after several passes, yes, I did have to go over it a few times, but it took care of it. Now, here is the actual test. Is the floor sticky after cleaning? It has been dried. I did all my tiptoes. I did my foot swipes, and the floor feels so clean. And if you can tell, I went against the grain and with the grain, and there is no streaking. You cannot tell which way I went. The wet dry vac, it uses such a little amount of water in regards to leaving any water behind that it dries nearly instantly. So I felt completely safe after that test run to do my entire hardwood floor. Now, the reason that the floor is drying so fast is because it is such a powerful, strong suction that the D100 has. It will pick up coffee, liquid, pasta, coffee grounds, you name it. If you spill it, it's gonna pick it up for you. And it's gonna go all the way up to the edge of your wall and along your baseboards. You guys, this is where I was flabbergasted. So there's the dry area. That's everything that's sucked up. So again, I didn't need to grab my vacuum. Then my mop, I was able to do it all at once. And I just mopped, again, like I said, a week and a half ago. And I am absolutely in shock. That water that came out, that dirty water that came from my floor is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, which means I was walking on that. To know that I can quickly do my entire floor, what has usually taken me about an hour to vacuum, then mop, I can do the entire thing in less than 15 minutes is huge. And I am absolutely flabbergasted. I'm thrilled that uwant asked me to test this, and I'm happy to say if you are in need of a new vacuum, a handheld vacuum and wet vac, this is the vacuum for you. This was just my initial clean, and jaw drop.
Begin hot air drying, inhibiting bacterial growth.
The fact that I just basically cleaned two major things in my house, my entire hardwood floor in the main level, and cleaning and sanitizing of the vacuum that did all the work, and it cleaned and sanitized itself, I have found the perfect companion to my summer vacation. I'm so excited about this D100. I do have it linked down in the description. Please go check it out. I have used it officially one time and I am in love. Now, there are other things that I also have to take care of this summer, and I wish I could just call it a day by completing these two major things of getting the floor and the vacuum cleaned. But alas, in addition to dishes being a daily thing in my life, a new daily thing that has become very overwhelming is my mail. So I have not talked about this much, but earlier this year, my uncle had a house fire, which basically because of that, he has had to move into an assisted living. And with that, he doesn't have any children, so I actually have become his conservator, and all of his mail is now coming to me, and we have received more mail for him than I think we have in our entire married life. So I have lots of mail and I have to sort through it, and it's just been an added thing, but I won't be talking much about it, but I'm just so happy that I am capable and able to help him out, because he needs that. So I'm also helping, in addition to all the other stuff, I'm actually helping with the rebuild, with, working with his insurance company to rebuild the home, all of this stuff. So there's so much other things going on, and I won't be talking much about that, but my mail is pretty insane. And I help my dad with his mail as well, since my mom passed away. So it's just a lot. So now the two things that are very easy to let take over dishes and mail sorting and going through mail. So that is what I'm going to do. That's the last task I'm taking on for the day. And I'm going to kind of show you. So this is basically all mail. And then I have a bin of my uncle's mail. I have legal paperwork. I have all this. I have just a lot of stuff, and just kind of trying to keep it organized and not lose anything important is really a big part of it. So I am just going to do 15 minutes, and then I'm calling it a day, because like I said, I have cleaned the kitchen. I've cleaned the vacuum. I'm counting it. I don't care if I was just pushing a button. I cleaned a vacuum, and now I'm just going to clean off this extra desk, which is just covered in mail. So let's do this.
We never can get high enough. Nothing here to hold me up. It's pretty cool to fall in love. It's kinda like a fall from space. What they call a fall from grace. But I'm not gonna fall today. When you're up, you think you'll never go down, never go down. Ooh. Once you're down, you think you'll never get up, never get up. Ooh. When we love, we think we'll never break up, never break up. Ooh. But we break up and make up, get down and get up. Break up and make up, get down and get up. I never learn from my mistakes.
When I found my Christmas cards that I had forgotten to send out, it is now nearing July. It's a cute card though.
I need something to take me
For 2024. I'm gonna give one to my brother and sister-in-law.
When you're up, you think you'll never go down, never go down. Ooh. Once you're
To wrap up my day, I was going to leave this corner of my desk because it's a little container that has a bunch of gift cards and old like punch cards you get at a coffee shop. And I've had it there because I'm always like, oh, I should just grab those and take them out. But they have been sitting there for over a year, probably longer, because before that they were in one of the desk drawers. You would be so proud. I actually went through there. You guys, I had gift cards from Archivers. I just Googled it. They closed in 2014. I've had gift cards for 11 years that have been unusable. I went through them. I got rid of a lot. I still have a few that I do think might have money on them. You'd be proud. The whole desk is cleared. I chop this up to being a very good day of decluttering and getting things done. A lot more videos coming, and I'm really excited to share them. I'll see you soon. Bye.
think you'll never